Hey guys, welcome to today's full body workout using the Allegro 2 reformer from Balanced Body. Now, this workout is strictly designed to be full body. There's a lot of elements in it that require core, require glutes, a lot of balance, a lot of planking motion. So just be aware that you'll be engaging from head to toe in this workout. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. To start this full body workout, what I need you to do is lower your foot bar. From there, just have one red spring on your reformer, okay? Let's bring our body down to 4-point position, hands and knees right here. What I want you to think about is stacking your joints, stacking your shoulders over your palms, knees, and hips. On our exhale, begin to round like a cat. On your inhale, extend, open. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale to extend. Again, try to make that opening through each vertebra. And open back through. Last two. Breathing out. Breathing in. And our last one together. And open back. Very nice. From this exact position, what I'd like you to do is bring both hands to one corner. What that does, it just gives you a bit of a side bend in your body. You're still in the 4-point, but we're going to go ahead and round from there. Exhale, and then inhale. So you're actually opening up the right side of your oblique and your ribs. Exhaling two inhale. One more like that. Exhaling 3. 2 inhale. Very nice. Walk that around to the other corner of your reformer platform. Let's go again. Exhaling 1, 2 inhale. Feel the abdominals engage as you round. Exhale 2 inhale. One more time. Big exhale. Scoop and round. And extend the spine. Very nice. Come back to your true 4-point. Hands and knees are stacked. We're going to take our right arm up to the sky. With that right arm, I want you to think about pushing backwards with your palm and opening up through your rib cage, and then bring the arm back. Do the other side. Inhale. 2, exhale. And again, we inhale. 2, exhale. Creating more of this twisting motion through the rib cage. Inhale. 2, exhale. Last 2 each side, just adding a little bit more range of motion here as we open up and reaching that arm to return. Last one each, opening. 2, exhale. And here we go, reach. And big exhale, beautiful. From this exact position, untuck your toes, draw your toes towards your headrest, sit back onto your heels, lengthen your spine and push your body away from the platform. From this position, take a big breath in through the rib cage, inhale through the nose, expanding through the back, and a full exhale. Give me 4 more. Inhale. And exhale. For 3. Taking a moment before we start this class. For 2. Finding our breath. For 1. And big exhale. Round your spine, come all the way back in, scooping and coming up to the seated position. Interlace your hands, extend overhead, open up the throat, the sides of your lats, reaching up. Big breath in, exhale, release your arms back down. Okay, let's set up for our first group of exercises. Spring tension, I'm going to talk about that briefly. With the Allegro 2, I have 1 blue and 1 yellow. Remove the red. Now, the Allegro 2 has a second tier of, I call them buttons. It means preloaded. You don't have to use that unless you want more tension. So through today's class, pay attention as I talk about the spring changes. Right now, 1 regular blue, 1 regular yellow. We're going to take our bar up from here, draw up from the center, and then for the Allegro 2, use your locking pin so that your bar is locked and it will not move on you. Regardless, it's just a safety thing. I always err on the side of caution. when I'm putting my arms on the bar, okay? So let's do this. We're gonna come on up to a standing position. Hands are shoulder width apart. I've got my feet here in the upper 2/3 part of the reformer. From there, I lower my hips. I lift my heels. Now keep my gaze forward. I'm gonna go exhale, push, inhale in. Make it slow, exhale, push, inhale in. Remember, today's class is all about full body, which means you're working from head to toe. Exhale, push, inhale in, keep your gaze forward. Exhale to inhale. Feel the ribs pull in as you let go of your breath. And 7, breathing in. Exhale, 8. Exhale, 9. Keep pushing into the arms here. Keep going. We got 5 more to push. And 4. Keep your gaze, keep your arms. For 3. Everything's working like I said for 2. Get everything pumped for today's class. And last one right here. Come all the way in. The only thing that changes, you're going to step your left foot forward onto your platform. Your right foot is on the edge right here of your reformer bed. My arms are still making contact with my bar. You can bend your knees enough to hold on. From here, I'm going to push back, inhale back, push 2 with my right side. So think about your shin on your left is in contact with your bar. You're pushing with your glutes on your right. Remember, you can always change that spring. Exhale, 6. Think about the glutes, the hamstrings, 7. You're in that lunge. Last 2. 1 more. Come back in. Only thing that changes, reach your arms up and hold. We're gonna push 1, push 2. Think of using that glute on your left side as well. Exhale, 4. We got this. 5. Effort through both legs. 6. 7. Gazes forward. 8. Last 2. 1 more. We push. Beautiful job. Come in to pause. Take a moment here. We're going to go ahead and exchange our legs. Right leg forward. Left leg here on the bed. We come down slightly to bend. I've got my shin up against the bar. From here, gazes forward. Exhaling 1. Squeeze that glute behind you. 2. Exhale, 3. And 4. Remember, you're controlling that bed in. 5. Keep going, guys. Exhale, 6. I told you to be full body. 7. Exhaling, 8. Last 2. 1 more. Come in. The only thing that changes again is the arms come up. We go ahead and we push 1. We balance 2. Effort 3. You got this. 4. Exhaling 5. 6. Keep your gaze forward. 7. Exhale 8. Last 2. 1 more. Beautiful job. Come all the way in to pause. Take a moment here. We're going to place our feet exactly where they were previously. Arms back here on the bar. Let's go ahead and go high heel position. Double legs, push it out. And in. Exhale, 2. Make it slow, make it controlled. Remember, you're in charge of that spring tension. Don't let it run away from you. Exhale, 5. And 6. Keep going. Exhale, 7. And 8. Exhale, 9. Keep going up to 15, guys. We got this. Gazes forward. Arms are engaged. Last 4. For 3. And 2. Last 1. Woo! Come all the way into pause. Take a moment here. Knees come down. Nice work. Okay, let's look at our springs real quick. Give our wrists a little bit of a breather. Let's add the blue spring that's on there. Make it a blue button. So go 1 tier up on your Allegro 2. Remove your yellow. So I have 1 blue button spring. Big breath in. Make sure that our straps are available behind you. Grabbing each one. Make sure they're not tangled. I'm going to start my setup with my feet up against my shoulder blocks. Tail and heels from here. Small loops in the hands. From this position, a little bit of tension on the straps. I slowly come up. Here I am, tall kneeling. With that, I scoop the arms forward. I lower back down. So think of your pelvis. It's not behind you. It's pulled under your body. Lengthen the arms. 2. Think of using your pecs, your chest muscles, upper part of your shoulder, pulling in as you exhale. Really working on that stability through the core. And scooping. And 6. Now, I know the head wants to move a lot. As you move that spring tension, the stability changes. Do your best to keep everything stacked. Soft elbows as you scoop your arms forward. Last one together. We lower the arms and we just take a moment to pause, breathing in through the nose. A full exhale. From that position, draw your arms up to your shoulders. Tiny forward lean is okay, but make sure that your hips are still pulled under your body. Lengthen your quads. Here I go. I push forward, elbows out. Inhale back. Exhale, 2. Think about the stability created in that spine. Every time that you push, 3. Make it slow, make it controlled. Remember, this is a full body workout. Woo, feeling it even in the quads right here to stabilize your body. Big exhale. Gaze is forward, arms are working. Your last one right here. We're gonna pause. Arms are down by your side. Regroup for a moment. Deep breath in through the nose. Full exhale. Starting again, arms by your side. Think about lengthening through that spine. As you exhale, scoop the arms. Inhale, come back. Keep the control. Exhaling, 2. Now for some of you, this might feel light, which is okay. You can increase it. It's going to be more demand in your shoulders if you do, and that's okay as well. Lifting as you breathe out, inhaling back. We have 2 more together. Here we go. Scooping the arms up. Everything stays stacked. We have 1 more. And we pause at the bottom. Take a second here, breathing in through the nose, inhaling. Full exhale. Good. Now let's go ahead and draw those hands to our shoulders. Here we go. Tuck the pelvis. Slight lean is okay. Pushing forward. 1. Exhale, 2. Exhale, 3. Keep going, guys. 4. Breathing out. 5. Exhaling, 6. Think of your gaze looking straight forward. 7. 8. We have 2 more. Press. Your last one, controlled. We push and we lower the arms back down. Nice work. Excellent. Bring those straps back where they live. Bring your spring tension back to a regular yellow and a regular blue. We're coming back up, you guys. Go ahead and stand back up on your reformer. Left leg first on the platform, back for our lunge. We got our toes here on the edge on the right side. I've got my shin up against the bar, gaze is forward. Push back 1, use your glutes. 2, exhale, 3. So this class is a little bit faster pace with the intention of getting your body to work every little piece together. But if you need a break, you take a break. Keep going, guys. We have 5 more. Think of your intention pushing through that right glute. for 4 and 3. Here's 2 and your last 1. Come back in. Only thing that changes, reach your arms up and hold. We're gonna push 1, push 2. Think of using that glute on your left side as well. Exhale, 4. We got this. 5. Effort through both legs. 6. 7. Gazes forward. 8. Last 2. 1 more. We push. Beautiful job. Come in to pause. We're going to go ahead and transfer to the other side. Right foot forward on the platform. Left leg here on the edge. We got this. Sink it down. Here we go. It's 1 and 2. Really push back. Here's 3. Exhale, 4. Make it all about that left glute. 5. 6. Exhale, 7. 8. We got it. 9. Your last one. Big breath out. Come in. The only thing that changes again is the arms come up. We go ahead and we push 1. We balance 2. Effort 3. You got this. 4. Exhaling 5. 6. Keep your gaze forward. 7. Exhale 8. Last 2. 1 more. Beautiful job. Come all the way in to pause. Take a second here. Bring your knees down to the bed right here. Feet are going to go onto your shoulder blocks. Now with your spring tension, what I'd like for you to do is keep everything the same for the moment. If you need to make changes, you can do so for yourself and your fitness level. This is going to feel medium light. It's not going to be a ton of support. So if you want more spring, add more. You can always just swap both of those out for a red or a yellow with that. Here we go. Hips are forward. Tuck your pelvis, push it back. I want you to feel the most amount of abdominal work right here. So where your hips are not up, they're with your body. Pull everything in. Do that again. Exhaling. Pull it in. Look for that control. Your lats, your shoulders, your core, your knees are on your bed. Keep going. Coming back and in. Pushing out together. Using the upper back muscles. Using that serratus on the side. Breathing. You got 3. And a 2. Your last one. Here we go. Good. Take a second here. Wrists are coming off the bar. Give us a couple of circles right here for the wrists. Feels good. Okay, you guys. Back on. Now, the only thing that changes, my feet are all the way back there. I'm going to have to hover those knees, which means I've got to work right here with my hips, okay? I'm further back. I'm pushing out. I'm pulling in. Long body. I come back. I bend my knees. I push. I pull. Come back. And bend. Now, your knees are hovering. Your spine is working just like a plank position. In to push and pull and back and in. Number 5. Woo! Working all the way through that core today. We got this, guys. Here we go. Push it out. Pull it in. Push it back. Bend your knees for 3. For 2. 1 more. Push. And in. Woo! Relax. Take a moment here. Take a step off to the side. Relax the wrists. Give yourself a second. A little water break if you need it. And we'll get ready for the next group of exercises. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and take the locking pin out. Flatten your foot bar. we're gonna come onto the reformer in a forearm plank position. Now I prefer to make this shape with my arms. If you want this shape and hold your shoulder blocks, that's okay. What I'm gonna do first, change it to a blue button, remove the yellow, come down, knees facing my tower. Interlace my hands, find the edge of my platform right here. I've got my interlace right here at my headrest. Knees are gonna have to come on up, and it's a forearm plank. Now from this position, lots of things we can do here, but for today, start with a saw, push forward. Exhale under. Inhale. Exhale. Make it all about that core. Now remember, you're pushing your shoulder blades, your shoulders, your elbows, and then you're pulling them right back underneath and stacking. Reach and then stack. Inhale and exhale. Keep going. Here's 7. Working everything today. We got this. Keep breathing. We got 5 more together. Inhale to exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. We slowly come in. We're going to take a second. Knees are on the bed. Hands come to shoulder blocks. Back for the cat-cow. Round your spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale. Just checking in with our body here, taking a moment between exercises. 2 more. 1 more. Awesome. Great, you guys. Now from here, I want you to make the same shape with your arms. Interlace again. However, what you're going to do with your body is more of a piking position. So pay attention to your stacking. You want to make sure that your shoulder and your elbow stay in line. Okay. So first position is back up for the plank. We hold the plank here. Now, my core has to work to help me pull my hips up. I go up, my head comes down. I lift, 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 lift to the point where I'm stacking. So I've got my shoulders and my elbows, got my head between my arms, and I softly come back. Push forward. Repeat. Remember, piking is a full body exercise. All the way into your stopper. Keep going. Last 3. Find that stacking. 1 more. We got it. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Beautiful. All right. From that position, I want you to make sure that you have a red spring. Now I'm increasing it because facing this way for this next group of exercises, I prefer more tension because it gives me a little bit more support. So it's completely up to you. A red's more than a blue button, okay? So we've got 1 full red spring. Remove the blue button. From here, we're gonna bring our legs up against our shoulder blocks. We're gonna bring our body, grip is above the knots. Palms are gonna face inward. From that position, I have to tuck my tail. So I'm gonna tuck forward, squeeze my bum. I'm gonna hinge back, thigh stretch. Keep the eyes at the top of the reformer, tower, and gently come forward, okay? So I'm looking straight up there. Here I go again, come back, come forward. See what I mean by support? Push your legs into the mat. Keep your gaze up, hips are forward. So you're actually doing a very eccentrically loaded quad exercise, which means that you're stretching under load on that muscle group. You've got 5 more. Keep your legs pushing down into that reformer bed for 4, For 3, keep your eyes at the top of the tower at the end of the reformer. Last 2. One more right here. Awesome. Great work, you guys. We're going to pause. We're going to move our knees back just a little bit here so that my feet are going to be in the well, okay? Now, I should mention that with this spring tension, if you want to change it, you can. If you want lighter, you can totally change it lighter. I prefer it heavier. So I'm going to bring my right leg forward. I'm looking right here at my shoulder block, my heels in line. I've got my left knee slightly to the side, lots of space. From this position, I'm going to take my strap on my right into my left hand. Now what that does, just gives me a little bit different tension direction. So from here, I'm facing you guys, hands behind my head on my right side. I'm opening up, okay? Now as I row, I'm going to face the window. Twist, row left, and then back, and open. So remember, it comes from that center. Keep everything stacked. Repeat. And all the way around. And 3. All the way back. So this is a great one. Definitely full body. My right side is pushing into my bed surface. My left side's getting a stretch across my quad. And then I'm really working my left lat. And exhale. Remember, your breath is smooth as you rotate. You're trying to pull that elbow behind you, move from that center. Last 3. And 2. Our last one. And take a moment here. Nice work, you guys. Draw that back. Here we go. Left side. Heel up against that shoulder block. Here we go. I'm going to face the window to begin. Tuck your tail. Remember that palm faces inward. And I exhale and I rotate. I come back. Really feel those lats today. Big, big muscle on your back. Feels so good. Keep going. Exhale, 5. And 6. Remember that elbow feeds behind you. It's trying to wrap around your body while you're staying stacked. Almost there, you guys. We have 2 more. Keep it even, Steven. Pull across. Work with your spring tension. Last one. Woo! Come on back. Beautiful job. Excellent. Draw that back. From here, we're going to go ahead and change our spring back to that blue button. Remove that red spring. Back to that forearm plank position. Bring your body back to that same position from previously. Stacking the elbows, stacking the shoulders. Here we go. We're going to hold it out. Now remember, from here, from the stack position, tuck your pelvis, push into the forearms, make it an active plank. We go forward. Inhale, 2, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3, look for that control. 4, 5, we got this. 6, 7, 8. Good, you guys. 9, we got it. 10, keep going. We got 5 more. Remember, it's slow, it's controlled for 4. And 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. Bend your knees. Take a moment here. Breathing in. Full exhale. Very nice. All right. Let's go ahead and get back to that same pike we did earlier. Interlace again. However, we're coming back out and we want to make sure that we are stacked. Remember the stacking as you pull the body up. Lifting up for a pike. And forward. And forward. Think of really pulling up with the abs. and 4, 5. We got this, guys. 5 more. Lift as you pull in, make it controlled. For 4 and 3 and 2, 1. Nice work. Come all the way in from there. Take a moment here, breathing in and breathing out. Excellent. So I'm going to keep my blue button exactly where it is. What we're going to do today is some tall kneeling rotation. And I love this exercise because it really does demand a lot of stability, coordination, and balance. Sometimes we want to rotate one way. We're really good at that, but going the other direction, it's a lot harder for some of us. So let's go ahead and find that here. I'm going to bring my knees in line with my shoulder block. I'm coming up to this tall kneeling position. Now, my hips have got to stay here. They're going to want to do different things, but the whole point is that you're rotating from the center. You're not letting your hips pull that same direction with you. So with my strap, you can grab the long loop or the small loop. I'm going to do the long loop. That's enough for me. If you want more, grab the small loop or just change your tension. So here we go. I'm looking towards my tower. My hips are forward. I exhale, I come across. I come back. Now, my body wants to do lots of different things, but I'm really thinking about pushing both my hips forward. And my head comes with the arms. So hands, I think of drawing this line in front of my sternum. And 6. Keep going, guys. Remember, it's not a side bend, it's a rotation. 7. Exhale, 8. Last 2. We take it across. And our last one. Nice, you guys. Take a second here. Big breath in. Go ahead and bring the strap back where it lives for a moment here. Roll your shoulders. Just start to feel the difference already in that center. A lot more awareness on that side that you're rotating towards. All right, let's go ahead and face the other direction. So I've got my knees in line with my shoulder block. On this side, I grab the rear long strap for me. From here, I'm interlacing. I'm taking my body around and softly back. So remember, your sternum, your hands, your head, just drawing that straight line across here. Keep going. Exhaling across. Feel those hips keep pushing forward. One side might be more challenging than the other. And your last one. Beautiful job. Excellent. Let's go ahead and take that strap back where it lives, and we'll get ready for the next group of exercises. Same spring tension. You're going to come to your side, laying down. However, you're on your forearm. So there is still a lot of effort through the stacking process, shoulder and elbow. This is your first position with your long loop in your top foot. Let's go ahead and do it. We're on that blue button. So from this position, I want to think about keeping the space of my body off the mat surface. There is some bracing going on my left side. I'm going to start first with just this push through my right glute. I'm going to push down. I'm going to come back in. Now, with that knee, it wants to drop. You're not going to let it drop. You're going to keep that nice straight line going. And in, and 5, and in, and 6. I did say it was a full body workout. 7. So now we're talking about those glutes. 8. We're still using that side plank. 9, using the obliques under here. 10. We come back and in. Now, from this position, Extend the leg out. We're gonna push, squeeze the glute, and then come back forward. So think of drawing a nice straight line as you push back. And 3. Keep going, guys. Exhaling 4. Exhaling 5. Now remember, you're not pushing so far back that you're hyperextending your spine. Just enough. Last 2. We push. 1 more. We push. Beautiful job. We're going to pause for a moment here. Just give your leg a little bit of a breather. Take your strap off. Transfer to the other side. Go ahead and migrate over. Forearm plank position here. We're going to get our body stacked and ready to go. Here we go. We've got this top loop. Now for the left foot. Foot is flexed. Hips are stacked. Arm is working. Here I go. I push straight down. 1. Exhaling 2. Remember, it's the glute hamstring. Pushing 3. Working straight through that. 4. Exhaling 5. Keep using that arm that's on the bed. Last 2. And hold. Good. Let's go ahead and bring that leg forward. Sweep and push. 1. Exhale 2. Keep going, guys. Think about reaching that leg. 3. Really squeezing the glute back here. 4. Exhale. 5. We got this, guys. Hamstring glute connection. Last few right here. Squeezing. Last 2. One more time together. We got this. Woo! Come all the way back and in. Beautiful job. Remove that strap. Looking really good, you guys. Okay. Now let's talk about our spring tension for the next exercise. So next up, we're going to go ahead and have a full red spring. 1 red, 1 yellow, which means 1 full spring and 1 quarter spring for those at home. For this group of exercises, I like the red and yellow because it gives me more connection to the tension. For some of you, it might be too heavy, so you can go ahead and remove the yellow spring. We're going to scooch forward. We're going to make sure that we have the strap over our knee. So let's talk about that for a second. We have a small, we have a large. Not everyone's leg fits through the small. Don't stress over it. Use the large one. If you're using the large one, scoot your body back to create more tension or adjust your shoulder straps. It doesn't matter. It's the same exercise. I'm going to go ahead and throw my small one on. My other small loop. Okay, it's just over the knee. It's not that high on the leg anyhow, but just do what is comfortable for you. I'm scooching forward. The knots are on the sides. Okay, they're not under my leg. I'm using those straps to hold on as I come back right here. So here I go, hands behind my head. Starting here, abdominals engaged. I'm looking up at my tower. Take the legs forward. Exhale, pull 1. Pull 2. Into chest. 3. Working those abdominals. 4. 5. Really pulling in right here. 6. Feel it right there. 7. Breathing out. 9. We got 1 more. 10. Now, I'm going to place my feet down briefly. Head is back in the hands, elbows out to sides. Take a deep breath. We're going to add rotation to that same movement. Breathing in, lifting up, look at your tower, knees into chest. So start your exercise with the rotation when your knees are in. As you open the legs, look forward. Rotate. Now my eyes are on the outside of my foot. I reach and I pull. Reach. Reach. Keep it controlled. Remember that heavy spring is there for you to support you. Support your legs. Support your position. Good, you guys. Almost there. Home stretch. We got this. For 4. Cradle your head. Breathing 3, 2, 1. Beautiful job. Woo! Release down. Take a second here. Deep breath in through the nose. Full exhale. Good, you guys. Keep supporting your head. We're going to pull those knees in, this time a little closer. We're going to start right here. We're going to reach forward, lift, bend, lift, 2. Keep the gaze. 3, 4. Keep going, guys. 5, 6. Breathing. Last 2. One more. Release. Beautiful work. Now to come up, use your hands on the side. Prop your body up. Take this off. Just one at a time. Gently remove that. Place it back where it lives. And then the other side as well. Nice work. Excellent. It's a lot more core loaded in a different direction. Let's come off to the side. We're going to bring our foot bar up just slightly. So just bring it up 1 gear from that very bottom position. With your tension, remove your yellow, so you only have a red spring. We're going to stand right about here, reaching our arms up to the sky. Diving down forward, hands are going to be placed on the reformer bed itself. Now, what I want you to do is make sure your thumb's on the inside. We're going to be pushing outwards here, so my legs are now in contact with my foot bar. My tail is up, my head is down between my arms. As I come in, I round my spine, scoop, and I push back out. Feel the abdominals from earlier. Come back to your breath. Inhale. 2, exhale. 2, inhale. And exhale. Last 2 here. Reaching forward into that reformer spring. And your last one. Reaching. Nice, you guys. Come all the way back. Good. Take a second. Roll the spine back up. Reaching overhead. And then releasing the arms back down. Good. We're going to bring both hands to one corner. Corner of the bed. Thighs again come into the bar. I'm reaching long. I'm stretching out through my lats. And I'm scooping back in. Legs still in contact with the bar. Here's 2. And a pull. 3. And in. 2 more. One more time. Beautiful. Just go ahead and transfer to the other corner. Both hands, thighs in contact, and then pull in. 2. Scooping as you pull, stretching the ribs and the obliques. One more. And your last one. Amazing. Good job, you guys. Bring the bed all the way in carefully. And then just roll all the way up, reach overhead. And draw that back down. Excellent job. Thanks so much for joining me for this full body advanced workout done on the Allegro 2 Reformer. If you guys have questions or comments about the exercises we did today, drop that in the comment box below. If you guys have questions about this specific equipment, I do have 2 reviews on my channel. The most recent one is the tower review of the Allegro 2. Now, I explain the difference of the tower from the reformer in that review, which I think some people find really helpful because they always ask what makes the tower so different and why it would be beneficial to add the tower to your existing Allegro 2. Check that out. Or I have the original Allegro 2 reformer review also on my channel, which goes through all the details and the specs of this particular equipment in case you guys are considering one for your home or your studio if you're a studio owner. And just so you guys know, I do have a 5% discount with Balanced Body. So check the description below. It gives you all the details using my full name for phone orders of how to get that 5% off if you're investing in a piece like this or just adding the tower to your existing Allegro 2. It is expensive, so it does help with that purchase. Thanks so much, you guys, and I'll see you next time.